My name is DANIELLE DEICONT, and I'm running for the Vice President of Operations for the Commerce Students Association this year. The VPO portfolio oversees three main co-chairs: Business Banquet co-chairs, National Business School, and Special Events. I am currently in my second year of university here in Asper and pursuing the accounting major. Coming out of high school a couple years ago, I knew I wanted to continue to be involved because that's who I've always been. So I decided to run for first year rep. And after being elected as first year rep, I saw how much the CSA has to offer its students, and wanted to continue to be involved and a part of that. So I also think that being a part of first year rep opens so many doors, and it's really a great opportunity to see how much first years can be involved early on in their degree. I'm currently the executive assistant for the CSA. And this year, being able to sit on the executive council, I was able to add value from a first year perspective. And this was just a couple ways through implementing new ideas through Buddy Day and the new junior case competition. I was also the director of logistics for Business Banquet this past year, which is one of the largest student networking events across Canada. But now I'm ready to progress and be on the opposite side of that line. That is being able to lead and oversee next year's Business Banquet as VPO. And I've been asked many times why I decided to run for VPO. And I can tell you a few things of what's led me here today. As you are aware, I'm the only female candidate here in this election, and it's a great honor for me to be able to represent the ever-growing and powerful young women at this school. The last 2 years have only seen male roles in the positions of president and vice president, and I think that needs a change. I believe that I can and I will be able to provide a totally different outlook on things, and I think that's very important for the CSA's future. A main part of who I am is I also love to interact with others, and I feel like I have a very professional attitude, which the role of VPO requires. The VPO acts internally for the students and also sits on many external communities, like the business community and the dean. I am willing and excited to be able to put lots of commitment into this position for you, the students, and the school. During the nomination period, a student asked me what I would change if I got elected. And it's not what I would change, it's what I think can be improved upon. The CSA is a very well-structured organization, and all of its events and services are widely known. Most of you have probably attended a Commerce Social or volunteered with Shinerama. But if you haven't done one of these things, that's what I want to do this year. You're missing out. I want to capture your attention and improve student awareness at this school. The CSA offers an ample amount of services and students, more than any other faculty. And being aware of everything we can do for you and how each of you can specifically involve is very important. That would be a big goal of mine for this year. A part of my platform as VPO is I would like to increase student attendance and build better connections with the Dean's office. I would also like Business Banquet to sell out in 4 days again, as that was record-breaking, and I hope to continue the trend. Making NBSC one of the most talked about and fun business school conferences across all Canadian schools. To continue CJCC, the Commerce Junior Case Competition for first and second years, so they can gain experience in cases and increase their presentation skills. I participated in this last week, earning second place, but it was a lot of fun and a great learning experience. And in order to increase voter turnout elections, I think we really need to tap into all of the students here who don't see their vote as something that is going to benefit everyone. But it definitely can. So people do know about the president and vice president elections, but not so much even the first years, about the first year council. So one thing that came from this case competition last week was improving first year attendance and engagement. So we had an idea to implement something called Fishbowl Fridays, where people would come, executives would come here, and all Asper students would be invited, but mainly first years, as they do have classes on Fridays, get them into the Drake Center as they're in other faculties. We'd have weekly prize draws, and it'd be a way to interact direct with the execs. Another one is to increase student engagement. So this can be measured by the number of Twitter followers or how many students stop by a booth, a promo week, how fast tickets sell out for any event. And I think BB and CSA's events are all important, and student engagement is a great way to measure this. And lastly, adding value, an experience to student life. I know this is very broad, but everyone measures value differently. So I ask you, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about this school? For me, it's us, the students. We are the ones that can create and add value, and that's what I hope to do next year in this position, adding value by making a meaningful connection as VPO. I believe I have the credentials, commitment, and knowledge to take on this position. But most importantly, the CSA needs a leader that they can trust, and others may strive to be like. And that's what this position is all about to me, learning to lead as a person and as a team. I love this school and embrace everything it has to offer. Fun fact, I was the first official human ambassador. Check out the CSA website. So I'm going to quickly wrap up. Being elected as role of vice president would be an absolute honor, and I want this position to be able to grow individually as a person, a student, and a leader. I'm willing to put all my efforts into making next year the best for this school and you students. I believe I have a lot to offer the CSA, and I hope you have all seen that today and throughout this election. Make sure you vote Dee Dee for VP on Wednesday and Thursday. Thank you.